A horse whose name immediately springs to mind, nor has he trained in the Cummings, Waterhouse or Freedman stables. In fact, the gelding's name is Section, and his training methods are quite unorthodox. Kim Sporton reports if he does qualify for the big race in November, it certainly will be a reward for a cowcocky and his amazing affinity with horses.
Sunrise in the tiny country town of Kahuna, 300 kilometres north of Melbourne. And the day's already begun for dairy farmer Daryl Archard. First up, there's 140 cows waiting to be milked. But it's the stables that are beckoning. You see, Daryl has a hobby, and it's one that's pushing the cows into the background. The cowcocky is geared up to tackle the likes of Freedman and Cummings this spring carnival. Well, guys, I bet you never thought in your wildest dreams that you'd end up with a Melbourne Cup racer on your hands.
No, yeah, dreams is what it's made of, I think, Kim. I certainly, you know, you really don't. You don't even dream it. It's just really nice. People acknowledge it, and no, yeah, it makes you feel proud.
Meet Section, the horse that has the whole Murray River region abuzz, and two farmers pinching themselves.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling. It beats milking cows.
By Shy Rambler out of Natural Rainbow, Section was a bargain basement buy. The unfashionably bred gelding cost Archard and co-owner Andy McGilvray $2,500. But these days they're spending more time counting their winnings than their stock. Section's won 10 races and collected from his last 11 starts for a grand total of $210,000 in stakes. How would you describe Section?
Oh, I think Daryl typified before. He's unbelievable will to win. They've all got a character of their own, I think, but his will to win is just amazing.
The good line proposes Chase first down off the centre. The Capitana's booting up on the inside, and Tristalia travelling.
His recent win at Moonee Valley was a sensation. Almost scratched after a fall during the week, and starting at 13-2, he ran away from Skybow and Toil in the 2,040-metre Japan Trophy.
Sections 2 lengths to Toil, then further back Aphasia and Skybow pulling good ground.
Once he got momentum up, he just kept on going in.
At the 100-metre mark, 3 in front of Toil, then Skybow running on very well but ducking in, but Section will win easily. Section about 4 lengths, could go for the minors. I'd say Skybow.
She's a good run, Skybow.
Then Skybow running on very well but ducking in,
yeah.
But Section will win easily. Section about 4 lengths, could go for the minors. I'd say Skybow.
This is a real family affair. All the kids are involved, and Daryl's convinced Section thrives on the good old country way of living.
I honestly don't think the horse would be any better with a professional trainer. He loves the country life here in his paddock, and actually when we took him to Adelaide, he really resented being locked up in a box all day, you know.
It was nonetheless a worthwhile trip. A 4th placing in the Adelaide Cup, proof he could run the 2 miles the Melbourne Cup will demand.
No, he's a good horse, Kim. No,
Not your training expertise.
No, look, he's a good little horse, and he's not over brilliant, but he tries very hard.
Andy sees his partner's modesty as unwarranted.
And I really think that Daryl's got that over and above the Freedmans and your Hayes, because he's with this horse constantly, whereas they may have a foreman. I'm not saying they don't know. They've probably got a lot more at hand to go by, but Daryl's great affinity with Section's unbelievable. You see them in the stall together, they're nibbling each other's ears and this sort of stuff, and no, I think it's great, and I think that's where Daryl's just a very good horse trainer.
While the big-name trainers work their string of horses at headquarters at Flemington, these boys couldn't be further removed. An improvised slow work track on Archard's farm provides a beautiful setting for his small team. So too the nearby Gunbower State Forest. and Andrew aren't the only ones who've hit the jackpot. Locals all the way from Echuca to Swan Hill are claiming Section as their own. And as a result, publicans are reporting standing room only every race day.
Publicans reckon it's great. They do a roaring trade. The locals have broke both the TABs at times. They haven't been able to pay out. The interest in the town, and even, you know, it's just unbelievable. You know, you go somewhere and people just pull you up and want to know how the horse is going or what's it got to do to qualify for the Cup.
Just win, eh? Just win, that's all we have to do. That's all we do, mate.
Already partly qualified for the Cup, a lot was riding on yesterday's Quickies at Caulfield. A 1 or 2 there would mean instant entry to that first famous Tuesday in November.
There's a lot riding on it. In the respect, you got so much at stake as far as running first or second to get a run in the Cup. And
how will the nerves be that morning?
Yeah, I'll be pretty nervous, Kim. I'll be pretty nervous.
Caulfield Guineas Day dawned with track conditions not ideal for Section, and the tension was mounting for both Andy and Daryl.
In 9 to 1 Section. Section 90 to 10 each way.
Prince Caleb first for home. Section hits the front on the outside of him now. Wider out, the Bandit is in the clear, closing now, and then Alcove along the rail. It's at the 200, the Bandit racing to Section, Prince Caleb and Alcove, then Dana and Skybo. It's the Bandit with Alcove on the inside. The Bandit and Alcove, nothing between the pair of them. Alcove the inside, the Bandit. The Bandit wanted a neck to Alcove. Skybo third. In behind them, Section, and then more.
The horse under the 56.5 started to tell on him, but he reckoned the horse got home real good, and he said, you know, a couple of kilos less, he probably could have won, but anyway, the run still were done good for the Moonee Valley Cup, and she just got off and she said, you win the Moonee Valley Cup.
Yes, Section has one more start to qualify for the Melbourne Cup in November, and that, as we all heard, is the Moonee Valley Cup on October 26. He's still got a great chance. We'll take a break and be back with more racing in just a moment.